Consumer preferences are changing, with growing interest in free-range poultry, creating new opportunities across the value chain. Next into the nest is a duo hoping to capitalize on that trend.
Hello.
Hello, judges.
How are you doing?
We're excellent.
Good, good. If you can give us an introduction to yourself and then your pitch.
Okay, my name is Kuda.
I'm Tinashe, and we are from Hatchritezw, Zimbabwe. Hatchritezw Zimbabwe is a hatchery that's operating in Harare. We support farmers in their free-range poultry production operations. We have been operating since 2018, and we have grown our capacity from 528 eggs per cycle to now 2,900 eggs every hatching cycle, which is every 3 days. We have grown our market through WhatsApp and Facebook canvassing, and as of recently, we have just joined Instagram. Word of mouth has played a big role in our operations and in spreading the word out. Why we are here today, we've identified a niche in supporting our farmers. Our farmers have been coming back to us seeking a market now for their produce. When they come to our hatchery, receive our services, they go back to their farms, raise their birds, and now they want to look for a market. And we have now identified that these farmers, they need assistance. We can aggregate these farmers and help them access international markets by being an off-taker. Our database of farmers has grown to over 700 farmers. And currently, 75% is what we hope to, 75% of what these farmers bring to us for incubation is what makes business sense for them. So we would like to capacitate our farmers so that they can achieve these numbers. What may be lacking on their part is when they go back to their farms, they're failing to raise the number of chicks that we would have produced for them. They are lacking capacity to raise 100% of their batches. Records are showing that they are only maintaining less than 50% of the chicks that they would have received from the hatchery.
Okay, so our business model is that we capacitate the farmers, we aggregate the farmers so that we reach the export market and the export levels that are needed. So we locally, in order to get a bed, we can get a bed at about $6 to $6.50, and then we can sell the bed for something like $8. That is locally. And figures show that in places like the Arab Emirates, they get the birds at something like $15 and they sell them for something like $20, $25. And also because there is document by the Zimtrade research that has shown that there is also demand for free-range meats like this in places like Angola. So this is where we are, and this is our vision. Thank you.
I've brought today some samples with us of guinea fowl meat. This is our niche that we are targeting. Guinea fowl is sought after by boutique butcheries. You've got your wildlife resorts where they want to give their guests an experience of eating game meat. So in front of you, that's what we have brought for you. Thank you so much.
Poultry remains one of Zimbabwe's most accessible and fast-growing agricultural sectors. This duo believe they have identified an opportunity worth pursuing. The judges want to hear more.
Thank you so much. I'm just trying to connect the guinea fowl and the rest of what you were saying. So do you raise the guinea fowls as well? Is this part of the hatchery, or that's kind of a separate thing that you're trying to get into as a niche?
So the guinea fowl is one of the free-range poultry that we work with. So farmers also bring not just road runners.
Yes.
We've got chickens, we've got quail bird, sorry.
Okay.
We've got turkeys, we've got ducks, and guinea fowl.
Okay.
So we've just focused on the guinea fowl as a niche,
Right.
so to say.
Right. And I like the research you've done in terms of prices locally versus in the United Arab Emirates. Have you also looked at the costs that would be involved in the shipping and all of those other processes, the regulatory processes?
We are just leveraging on existing trade agreements that
Okay.
Zimbabwe already has with Angola, if Angola is the target market.
Right.
Currently, Angola itself is importing from places as far off as Brazil. So we are saying we're a bit closer proximity-wise, and that should make us a more favorable option for the Angolan market.
Interesting.
Understanding existing trade agreements is a critical part of any export journey. It's encouraging to see entrepreneurs enter the nest with knowledge of more than just their product. Roloff is next with the questions.
Big congratulations to you guys for getting this far. It's not easy setting up your own business, and it looks like you guys have been in business for quite a while. So kudos to that. I wanted to just ask a couple of questions on the incubator that you have. What makes it unique, and how do you differentiate from the other incubators that are there?
All right, our incubators, what make them unique is the fact that these are dual purpose incubators. So they allow us to capacitate farmers to hatch a larger number of eggs at the same time, whereas opposed to doing it naturally. Naturally, a hen can only set at most 10 eggs. So when you use an incubator now, you can do as much as 2,000 eggs, which is what we are offering as a service.
Just a follow-up question on that one then as well. So I think we've also had an issue pointed out to us with incubators, is that for a lot of people, they have to turn the eggs themselves. So it requires quite careful attention. So they would have to go back to the incubator, turn the eggs every so many hours. Does that not pose a problem for that amount of eggs?
Fortunately enough, technology allows us to put an accessory on the machine that allows for automatic turning. So the machine can rotate those eggs every hour or so, removing that element of having someone have to go and manually turn the eggs.
Perfect, thank you.
Fast and confident responses, the discussion appears to be moving in their favor. However, Clarence has turned his attention to an area that is often overlooked in this sector.
Gentlemen, congratulations on trying this. I say that because I know avian farming is very, very complex, and it's high risk in terms of food safety. Part of the major contaminants in food poisoning come from avian products. So for you to take on that kind of a business, that's very brave. I'd really like to encourage you to get some level of certification to try and convince people about all these food safety issues. Maybe start with HACCP, Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Point certification, or start with the local one, Standards Association of Zimbabwe, but something that gives more confidence. Go big as halal certification, which then widens your opportunities for the market.
Well, it's a yes from me. I think you guys have really done your homework. Not that many people will go to the lengths of actually finding out the trade agreements that Zimbabwe has with other potential export markets. So the fact that you're going out there to see what's available, from a tariffs perspective, etc., is very good. I think the innovation with the guinea fowl is also quite interesting. I'm just not clear what the brand name is. So, I'm clear on the Hatchritezw brand name, but when I look at, this branding, I'm not clear what that is. But I think, for an initial design, I think you've done well. There's obviously a few things that we can always then talk you through, and I'm sure Zimtrade will help you in terms of how to just optimize that branding for your markets. But from me, it's well done, and I look forward to hearing more of what you guys can do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
the Hatchright is a good concept and a good starter to get more people involved in the business that you guys could then help them on further with. Once you start accessing a market like Angola or even Mozambique, you will have a lot of people outgrowing for you who will have a need to be able to sell their product as well. So I can kind of see the added value that you guys are trying to create. I'm not too sure on the rules and regulations around shipping guinea fowl. I need to read into it. But I'll take your word for it, and I think it's a good idea. So you have a yes for me, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next round.
Okay, thank you.
So I wanted to poke you a little bit more on the hatchery side. So you said you're aggregating right now. How many farmers are you working with? And I'm also curious what your turnover is looking like profit-wise on a monthly basis.
Oh, okay. So for last month, our turnover was $4,000, and we are.
Sorry, and that's revenue or profit?
No, that's revenue.
Okay.
So our costs are really fixed at this point. Majority of our costs are really fixed. So we had around $800 because it goes towards wages, it goes towards electricity, and the solar plant maintenance. So that
3.2 in profit then?
Yes.
Okay.
We usually range at those figures. That's on the hatchery side.
Okay.
So we really don't have many costs based on the hatchery side of things.
Right. Okay. And the hatchery side, that's your main business right now.
Yeah, that's the main business.
Everything
right now.
else, the guinea fowl and all of that, is still in development.
Yes, that's what's in development, and that's why we're here.
Okay. All right. And your point, that's why you're here. You want us to help you sort of activate that side of things.
Yes.
Okay. I'm a maybe for the first time. Yeah, I'm a maybe for the first time. So, yeah.
Okay.
Really?
I know, right?
Really?
With 2 votes already secured, the entrepreneurs are within touching distance of the next round. Just one more endorsement will see them through. Clarence is yet to vote. Will he become the deciding vote that sends this venture forward, or is it the end of their journey in the nest?
I'm not sure about the hatchery because I know a lot of other big hatchery organizations who do the same thing. But like my first 2 colleagues, I like the idea of the guinea fowl. I also don't know what the regulations are. I hope that you can get access to that market and do more with that rather than the eggs. This is just my thinking. But you already have 2 yeses. I'll give you a maybe, so you can come back in the next one, so we can see how you can develop that idea. So yeah, you'll come back to the next one. I'll give you a maybe, which might be a yes. A maybe yes. A maybe yes.
A leaning yes.
A leaning yes. So we'll see you in the next round.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
The Eagle's Nest Agri-Challenge, proudly brought to you by Zimtrade and the Netherlands Embassy.